Hello everybody, my name is Keenan. I normally go by Massdestruct. Today I am playing Leona support. So I am playing with the Lunar skin currently. With Leona she has two skins, Lunar Eclipse and Solar Eclipse. I actually have both of them, I just like the Lunar more. So I am support, so I got the World Atlas and then the two pots. Leona's skill abilities are actually very interesting for full control. We are facing a Pike and an Ashe at bottom, where it's me and then a random misfortune. But Leona with her, she has Sunlight, so abilities mark enemies, and if an allied champion hits those enemies, they deal damage, scaling right there. There's the math for it. Shield of Daybreak, what it does is that I click it, and if I basic attack them, they get stunned, and that stun lasts for 1 full second. And it only reduces the mana cost and damage every time I upgrade it, so I probably won't be upgrading that one much. Second one is Eclipse, so you get a armor and shielding amount, and then based on a percentage of how much you have, plus a base. As you can see right there, the base is 20 on both of them. And then Explodes, dealing magic damage to all enemies nearby. And then if she hits at least one opponent, she'll retain that shield for an additional 3 seconds, which is really insane. I mean, that just makes it a 6-second ability at a 14-second cooldown. Later on, it will be down to 10, and if that's without any cooldown items. I'm actually going to go back here and ward this just in case. Don't know if they slip past me. And I'm not going to get my level up early. Drat. Oh, that was a mistake on my part. Because I wasn't there for the one minion, that means I'm going to have to wait on the mage minion in the back of the next wave to die before I get my level 6 instead of the 3 melees. Yeah, so there's misfortunes because she was alone. Can do that, just get me a little closer to my level up. Third ability is Zenith Blade. I throw forward a blade. If it hits an opponent, it roots them to the ground and pulls me to them. And then the ultimate is just Solar Flare, where it has a circle on the ground. The middle of the small circle that it has in the middle will stun opponents, where the outer circle will not stun, it will slow them. But it doesn't really matter because, well, what if I get that off on them, I'm going to get my Q or my E on them. Don't know why that Pike is so keen on trying to hook me. Leona is one of the best tanks in the entire game. Stall the minions a little bit. There we go. There's my level 3. Sadly, we don't have this set up for our jungler. Now, a quick few interesting things about Pike. First, he has his pole. Second ability is he can go underwater, which makes him invisible. And then he has that dash, which makes him, well, he dashes whatever direction he chooses, then it stuns you after a second. But as I said, it doesn't matter much because I can root him in place and then I can stun him right back. First item on Leona, I honestly kind of dancing between two options. But considering they do have a Pike, I might just go with Burn Coat. So Bambi Cinder into Sunfire Aegis, just because it does a lot of damage and it makes me extremely tanky. Because I won't have to have magic resist, because, well, I will later. Ooh. Yeah, can't beat that. That's new music for Pike going under. If I die here, they get the feat of strength for killing. Looks like our middle also died whenever our ADC died. But yeah, Sunfire Aegis is just a really powerful item. Only other thing I'd be tempted for is Thornmail because the Pike can heal back later on. And get my stacks and teleport. I saw other people play Leona and they always built Lock of Solari first. I just really don't like that item. I'm gonna go Thornmail. Gonna wait a few seconds. This will cost me a minion wave, but will really do wonders whenever they try using their heals. So like the Biscuit of Everlasting Will. So Thornmail is powerful because it will definitely upgrade my armor here. And against both them, that's the main thing that it's important. Ah, man, I should have hit that. Dang. Yeah, we just did not have the proper engagement there. It doesn't help that the Lux had ult. So I did go in and save the Viego. Hopefully that will pay dividends in the end. Because Viego is a very, very powerful champ. After Thornmail, I will probably be going into Undying Despair because it looks like their team likes clumping a lot. And then possibly into Deadman's. And then Force of Nature. And then we'll go from there. Dang, can't catch her. And I forgot my Oracle Lens. Man, that Ashley is a good player. I'm surprised they don't have... There it is. So against Ashley, I will probably be getting the Boots of Swiftness. It's just the best way to counter her. Because it reduces slows. Really got to use my stacks up. And get my ult. Once I get my ult, the Ashe will be a lot less scary. Because I can just stun her for, what's that, roughly 2 seconds, and then another 2 seconds, then another 1 second. Only thing I'd have to worry about is that Pike hooking me. Or stunning me. Ooh, good hit.
What dark dreams may come.
Let's see if I can bait them forwards. Ah, nice. Oh, Pike ult. Yeah, that's percent max health damage. Oh well, totally worth it, because our Misfortune can probably two-shot the Pike, and she will also be able to get a tick on the tower. Yep, there's that. That looks a little bit scary because I did not build any magic resist yet. Maxing out my Eclipse just for full denial of the Ashe. Because it's 20 damage and 29 on top of that.
Shadows hide nothing from me. Shut down.
We don't see their jungler there. Wow, they're not on Dragon. Ah, they got it. But we did get quite a few of them. Okay, now Celestial Opposition for the 30% resist. Wow, she wasted that. She could have easily cleared more minions if she kept that. So Pike wasted his ult there. Very good for us. Gonna get one layer of boots and then start building into my next item. Yeah, they already have improved boots. So running from them is not much of an option. And also that Ashe is going to be able to strafe us like crazy because she has 45 move speed plus a 30% attack speed. And then she can get the better boots off of that, which are the Gunmetal Greaves. That she has 2 full items, which is 50 move speed, which is just scary on Ashe. So they're going middle. Hopefully we'll be able to wipe out this bottom tower. Did not mean to get that kill. I'm actually going to stay, because Ashley... I see 3 of them top. The only one that could be bottom would be the Tryndamere. Or Tryndamere. Yeah, Tryndamere. Nope, there he is. So this is free bottom lane. So I am near the execution point. Ooh, yeah, that's a bit scary. That was close. I almost clicked the Berserker Greaves. Oh, that would have been bad. But no, I want boots of swiftness. There you are. That's what I was wanting. Dang, Misfortune only has Yamus, and her move speed was like at 500. Thanks to her passive. Yeah, you are not getting away from me. This game's going a little bit slow, but that's just because I don't have any items to do much. Now, they do have Nunu and Wilm, who are very, very quick at getting objectives, like Dragon and Baron, because it has a bite. Ooh, dang. Yeah, sit still. Now, currently I'm at 390 move speed. Once I get Deadman's, that will give me an extra 20. And it'll also slow opponents, so they won't be able to get away from me that hardly at all. But definitely Boots of Swiftness was the right choice. Because their Ashe isn't able to run from me. There we go. See, Leona's only job is to make everybody not be able to do anything and make it where your ADC can just wipe the floor with them. And that's why she's one of the best, just because she has so much control and denial of movement. Similar to Nautilus, except I prefer Nautilus a little bit more than Leona just because he gets a shield. So opponents really undervalue you. Ah, dang, I should have taken that. Yeah. Can't get out anyway. Pike was just sitting there waiting to ult the Gnosis. Nice. Viego is definitely a force to be reckoned with right now. Not to be reckoned with. I don't know why I always say that backwards. A force not to be reckoned with. It's almost as bad as my habit of not getting the Oracle ins. Ah, I missed it. I have no clue what that was. I should not have gotten that much of a damage boost. I think Ziggs's bomb hit over the wall. Because that one only did 75 and that did 130, but he had at least 500 to 600 health. Current health adaptive damage, that's what it was. It was us getting the spiritual purification. No, that's on kill. Weird, don't know. If I know Ashe. Apparently I don't know. I was going to say if I know Ashe, she'll be going up here, but... I was proven wrong immediately. Fight me, Trinamir. Or Trindamir. However people wish to pronounce it. Goodbye. Hello. Yeah, that pike can do almost no damage to me because I'm resisting 67% of all damage with a stacked 35%. Ooh, Nuna will try to steal it. Now we know Pike doesn't have... Okay, I was going to say we know Pike doesn't have ult because he used it earlier, but... level 11? Yeah, that's 2 levels in ult, so that means, yeah. It would be about a 40-second cooldown. Well, that was close. Alright, so I said I was going to go for Deadman, so I will. Deadman's used to be my #1 item I would get on champions. Like, no matter if I played Kane, no matter if I played Misfortune or Jin, just because that move speed is really nice, and then the damage after you get the buildup of move speed is just powerful. In the past, it didn't have the slow, though. Also, I'm pretty sure that in the past, the bonus move speed was a percentile, not a flat. Which is what made it very scary on Kane. I just kept stunning the Nunu and Willem just to prevent him from being able to do his ult. Yeah, see, that's the amount of damage that Leona can take. I took a Lux ult and all of Lux's abilities on 2 rotations, and then Ashley just blasting me with her basic attack. Yeah. And that's with me having barely any magic resist, except for this thing jumping up by another 57. That's just nuts. Yeah, there are few champions who can out-tank Leona. As I'm trying to think of one. I know Nautilus and Leona, they can go toe-to-toe with each other. Nautilus does have slight advantage just because of his shielding. Because that's a temporary health compared to Leona's flat health. Tamkinch is also very powerful, equal to Leona. But out of all 3 of those, yeah, it's kind of hard to beat them. If you're going strict tankiness. Oh, hi. Goodbye. You're not going anywhere. Yeah, we can end it here. I gotta say, I do love these types of minions. What are they called again? Super mech minion. You're not going anywhere, Ashe. Anyway, I do like them because of the present and then the shield. Ouch. Oh my, that's hilarious. Whoops. Oh, yeah, I took 3,000 true damage. Yeah, I honestly thought one of my other teammates were going to end it. Well, I hope you guys liked the extended episode. Now let's see. Bonus health. I don't have much bonus health, or I would have gotten the Titanic Hydra. Next item, I guess I will start building into Bambi's. It won't really matter much. Because as I said, we should be winning any moment now. Actually, correction, I'm not going to build that. I'm going to build into Jack Shows. Because that will give me a 30% increase of armor magic resist on top of everything else. And that also will stack with my Eclipse. Where do you think you're going? Oh man, that Ziggs damage. Yeah, that is a combo you really want to do with Leona if possible. Either hit him with your Zenith Blade or the Q. Primarily, it would be best for the Q because it's low cooldown. So Q, ult, Zenith Blade, W, Q again. And then by that time, you can Zenith Blade him again, and then hit him with Q again, and then just perpetual stun lock. Yeah, I'm doing nothing to that. Inhibitor is respawning, so that just means that, yeah, can't end it there because, well, they got another inhib. Oh, dang. That's not nice. Yeah, we really need our Gnosis up there for extra tanking. So I have a roughly 7-ish, 5-ish hundred barrier between my actual health and the damage they dealt to me. Keep in mind I was getting attacked by minions a lot. $500 stacks Nasus. That's kind of scary. Kind of surprised he didn't get Bloodthirster. Because he has the Giant's Belt, you know he's not building it. Only reason Bloodthirster is because Nasus already gets like 15% back. I do believe I'm low enough for the Pike. Normally Pike by this time gets a 1500 damage ult. So if you're below that, he just one-shots you. So I do have to play slightly cautious. Ah. Yep, Tridomir's invincibility. Not very nice, but hey. What can you do? Also, I'm not one to talk about not being nice just because I'm perma-stunning them. Now, I don't believe I went over runes earlier, which is completely my bad. I apologize. So with runes, I did Aftershock, Font of Life for some healing for my allies, Conditioning, Unflinching, Triumph. Yep, that's game. And Legendary Accuracy, which increases your attack speed. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and have a good rest of your day.